Okay, so here we have a quick little test. There's actually a flopper down here. We have a game object on the player set on a flopper detection layer. And we have the flopper parent object set on a similar layer, tagged as a flopper. What's going to happen is this detection sphere is going to be a lot bigger, so when they walk around, it's going to be a bigger sphere of influence, not just this tiny little one. It's only for testing. So as the player comes around, you can see he gets turned on. But the thing is, the parent is actually staying here, and the child is moving. So if you notice, once the parent goes out of the sphere, the child will be deactivated. Well, within 1 second. I have a 1 second delay. Now you can see it should be back in, but it's not. So what I managed to do was move the parent to the location of the child right there. So that way the parent will always follow the child. So if the player is running either away from a zombie and then suddenly the parent object goes out of the sphere, the zombie disappears, and the player is now safe. Or if the player's chasing after one, and then the parent comes out of the trigger and it deactivates, and that's kind of unfair to the player as well. So you can see now it should be way down here, see? So that's how that should work, and you can see it does seem to work in theory. There's a 1 second delay from the time it leaves the sphere to the time it deactivates to give it time. It actually removes it from the list, but it'll re-add it to the next list where the child goes. So you can see as I keep going, it gets removed from the list and re-added to the list. So that way you can just keep going on down the road. Now that was, I can change that delay obviously. But you can see it doesn't change their pathing. They pop right back up where they left off, but it doesn't draw or do anything since it actually deactivates the game object.